Alright, so this is the second time we've recorded this.
It's gonna be the greatest.
Yeah, and the first time, because we're going into a new world, so we're gonna get the map first. So in order to fill that time, the first time around I had a joke. And it was pretty good, but then when we were halfway through the video, someone came into the room and interrupted me.
It was,
But suffice it to say that the punchline of the joke was bitcoins.
Yeah, so you can really... You can kind of guess where that went.
You can make your own joke. I mean, it was a pretty good one, though, I gotta say. I liked it. I like that joke a lot.
You should have heard it. I was, laughing for 5 minutes. You know it.
Anyway, Area 3. At the end of the train tracks lies a glittering city of neon. That doesn't sound like anything we've faced so far.
Sounds like we're going to have an adventure that's more real.
Yeah. World 3 is probably my favorite world in the game. Just it doesn't have any bad levels. It's just all good from front to back.
Well, that's good news at least. I mean, should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Once again, the clouds dissipate.
To reveal another city of purple made of Wario's pants.
Well...
Maybe.
I mean, Wario's pants are neon, so I don't think that could work.
Especially engineered for the purpose.
They do glitter, though.
That's true. Just look at that glitter.
So shiny. Anyway, Area 3, Rocking Range. The first level, Wreck Train.
Is there a range of rocks?
Oh, there are a lot of rocks, but not in the first level. The first level rocks, but there are no rocks. It's just a train.
We're gonna wreck the train. That's what we're gonna do.
Yes. Because, I mean, everywhere Wario goes, it's just disaster, basically. Anyway, I really like the way the music works at the start here. You can hear the train chugging, and then the strings come in. It's all dramatic, but then... So, because this sounds kind of like an 80s action-adventure movie, I think this is supposed to be a reference to the train scene from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
I think that's the right one. Yeah, I think so. I really like this. It's, kind of different and unique. The music really gives the feeling of, you're, like one of those, how can I describe it? It's like a really dramatic scene, just like any, type of movie. It's just, I just really like it, you know?
Yeah, that's one way to describe it. You just really like it.
Yeah, that's the best way.
Put that on the cover.
Oh man,
that's a good review quote.
Review by IGN.
Yeah, we have a whole lot of new mechanics in this level. We have the little steamy pipes they have to cover up.
I really like how the cogs are animated on there. It looks kind of fluid and nice.
Yeah.
And this level has a lot of cool little background details.
Yeah, this is really a very nice looking level. You can see the outside of the train a little bit.
Yeah, you can see the cactus moving past the train in the foreground.
Yeah.
The mountains in the back. You know, it's quite nice.
And right here we have... I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be. It looks kind of like an engine, but I don't think the engine would be so loosely placed.
It looks kind of like a coal generator, but who knows?
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess we're just gonna blow it up.
Yeah, if you try to dash into that, you'll hurt yourself, so you have to throw a ball at it instead.
Oh, right. It's because you... Yeah, it makes sense. There's a lot of fire involved, so you gotta be careful.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Not like that Bandonero, he didn't realize how dangerous it was. Jesus.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go on an adventure,
yeah,
you better be ready to get stomped on and not die.
You gotta make a few sacrifices.
Yeah.
That's Wario in a nutshell. He's quite a badass, you know?
Well... I mean, he does have a badass, but not sure if he is one himself.
I can't deny that.
So we got this ball up here. Are we gonna get that down?
Oop, almost.
Not like that. You have to do it twice like that, and then it's done.
Is that happen all the time, or is that just a one-off that just happened to you?
It happens sometimes, and it's kind of weird that it works like that, because... I mean, I can imagine that if that would happen to some people, they'd just be like, oh, that's not how you're supposed to get it down, and then they would try all sorts of other ways that don't work.
Yeah.
It would just be a disaster.
What else could you do, though? I mean, apart from, trying to charge up there, I'd be you know...
You could try throwing a bandonero up there, you could try jumping off of one. There's a lot of things you could try to do.
There's bandonero... Oh, there was a couple, weren't there, bandoneros? I don't remember.
Yeah, there were a few of them in the room.
Ah, fair enough then. I guess you could use those, but...
Yeah.
You gotta shake it to win it.
That's true. So, here we have a room. We can go through that left part just with a maximum Festosity Dasherator, but not through that right part because those flames are just going too fast.
So how we... Oh, I see. So it's up here instead, all hidden away.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That enemy, I forgot the name of that enemy last video, but it's Short Fuse.
Well, does that imply that it gets easily mad? It did have quite an angry face.
It had angry eyebrows, so, you know. But then again, what doesn't in this game?
You know, I'm not sure. I mean, what have we had before? I mean, Bandoneros are all mad. Wario's mad, look at him.
Yeah. Well, he's more like cheeky, I guess. He's got a smile, at least, so...
Yes, yeah, that's true. I mean, he's a cheeky little devil.
Yeah. So this room is pretty complex. You have, like, the steam coming out, and you can't throw a ball through that, so...
So how are we gonna do?
You're gonna have to find something else to do.
You can't climb up the ladder with the ball either, so you're gonna have to throw it up there.
Wario's not much of a multitasker.
That's kind of a bit That doesn't really seem like you'd be able to throw the ball up there, though. You wouldn't expect, like, the perspective to change when you throw it.
And then you also have to keep... Like, you have to keep pounding on this platform to keep the steam down, and then you have to get the ball quickly and toss it again.
Yeah.
This room seems really weird, and I think... I always wonder if there's, like, a better way to do this, because this seems a little bit too strange and challenging for this early on in the game. Anyway, we stopped the train, so now...
Hooray!
But those valves in the background are still going crazy.
Yeah, they seem to be measuring something. But what could they be measuring if it's not like, you know, generating power?
Yeah, it's not measuring pressure anymore. I don't know. Maybe Wario's just passing so much gas that the pressure's staying in there anyway.
Who knows? That's... Oh, maybe so, maybe so.
So yeah, after you release the pressure from the train, basically all the mechanical bits, all the fire stops working, so...
So now we have a quick run to the exit again? Nope, maybe not. It's not there, we have to... Oh, that's nice, we're at the front of the train, so we're gonna have to go up the roof.
Yeah, we're gonna take a completely different route back.
Oh, I really like that. You know, this level just seems really nice in general.
It's a fun level. It's too bad it's so short. I think they could have done more with the train concept.
Yeah, maybe so. Is there... So, do we have to come back here for the time challenge? Because it seems like we don't have enough treasure yet.
Yeah, we do, because there's, like, all these little bits where there's treasure underneath these cranes. I'm not really sure what these are.
They seem like cargo... Well, I was going to say they look like cranes, but they don't really seem like cranes to me.
Yeah. We have to go in these, and then we have to turn back around, and there's no way we're going to make it in time. We already missed the time limit, in fact.
Well, guess we're not getting that diamond. Well,
we have to get that one. I mean...
Yeah, it's required.
Gotta get money.
All the money.
I guess the diamond isn't really money, but...
You might as well be for Wario.
Yeah.
I imagine he has a stockpile.
Now we're gonna go back to the start fast.
Excellent. Let's have a real dramatic chase with nothing.
We're the Indiana Jones himself.
Exactly. Running away from the time.
I mean, there's no boulder in this one, but...
Boulder on the train.
Yeah, the time limit is just as pressuring.
They could have done something with the whole, like, wreck idea by just, like, you know, having some sort of humongous explosion or something.
Well, I mean, the train already doesn't work anymore, so is that enough for you?
No, it's not enough for me. We said we were going to wreck this train, but it's just been stopped. I can easily be repaired with them. Well, you know, like half an hour's worth of maintenance or something.
God, what will satisfy your craving for destruction?
Nothing will satisfy my craving destruction because,
oh no,
if you forget, this is the shake dimension.
It's true.
And I expected more shaking and more wrecking.
Well, I think there was plenty of shaking in that video.
Yeah, and we did get some hot sauce.
So that old hot sauce, that's not worth anything anymore. Not in this world.
Nope.
The times have changed.
It needs to be hotter.
When can we get the hottest sauce?
Well, it shouldn't be too tough.
So now we've completed the train, which I guess stopped right at the right time, because now we can go straight into the next level.
Excellent.
Stone Tooth Cave. We're gonna go deep into the caverns.
I'd like to imagine if the wreck train just stopped like in the middle of nowhere and you had to like have a really tedious desert bus style walk all the way to the next level.
Oh god.
Wouldn't that be amazing to LP?
It would be amazingly something.
Yeah.
Anyway, this level's also pretty good. Like I said, all the levels in this world are good. This one has some pretty sweet music as well. And another new mechanic.
It's funky as hell.
Yeah. It also modulates a lot. I think this song is like a good 4 minutes long, and it changes quite a bit the whole way through.
Something I've noticed, because I've started listening, I've been having a habit of listening to some of the soundtrack of this game, because I've really come to enjoy the soundtrack. But a lot of these songs have quite decently short loops, actually.
Some of them are, yeah.
But the good thing is that it manages to somehow stay interesting enough, despite the short loops, to actually just not get boring.
I mean, it's all good music, so...
Yeah, it's quite impressive, though. I'm quite happy with what they Goodfeel did with the music in this game. Anyway,
so the special mission we got this time is to not touch any of these fossils, which can be pretty tricky, but if you... how hard it is really depends on how you play the level, because if you try to go...
Yeah.
If you don't switch the conveyor belts around first, then you might have a little bit of trouble.
And here we have Wario's ass is on fire.
New mechanic.
Oh, Jesus.
Fire.
You know, this doesn't seem very healthy for Wario, you know.
He can just shrug it off.
Just shrugs off the third-degree burns like it's nothing.
Yeah. So when you catch fire, you can bump into walls 3 times, and then after that, you will catch on fire a lot. And then you can burn burning blocks. Fire blocks.
Does it have like a limited duration?
No, as long as you keep running. Like, if you don't bump into walls, it never ends, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay, so it only ends once you bang into the fire, crate thing.
Oh, no, it's like, if you bump into a wall 3 times, then you turn to a fireball, and then once, that does have limited duration of a couple seconds.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense then.
And while your butt's on fire, you also can't turn around or anything. You're forced to go into a direction until you bump into a wall.
Oh, okay, so it's a bit less controlled. But I did notice that, like, in the other Wario Land games that they introduced, like, because in the other games you don't have, like, a health bar, you have infinite health.
Yeah.
But you're more so using the environment, like, catching yourself on fire and stuff. So it's like, it's kind of a return to old mechanics, isn't it?
Sort of. I mean, even in Wario Land 4, which also had a health bar, it also still had, like, these sort of things.
Yeah.
So it's always been there. It's kind of weird that it doesn't do damage to you.
It's a little bit it seems a little bit strange, like, catching yourself on fire, because you'd think you'd be hurt, but...
That sounds like a case of ludonarrative dissonance to me, Goonsire.
Let's all criticize... Oh, what was this enemy called again?
Spinbat.
Oh,
But let's just call it by its real name, Crobat.
Oh, wow.
God, that fire's so mad.
yeah, it's like really... Even though it's like little embers and stuff, it's like... You know, it needs business.
I mean, if you're a normal enemy in the Shaking army, then I can understand being a little angry because... Because, you know, he probably doesn't treat his people very well. But, I mean, being fire, that's pretty sweet, so I don't know what those guys are on about.
Yeah, but you have to be always, like, dying all the time. Fire is a fleeting thing.
I'm sure they go to fire heaven or something.
you have to burn gold-handled buckets all the time? Come on, it's quite a depressing life.
I don't know, that's the last one. That's the last gold-handled bucket in the world.
Yeah, but seriously? I do love some of the treasures in this game, like fossilized drumstick, that's Wario's lunch, I guess.
It sounds delicious.
Doesn't it, though? While he's, like, funking out in this, like, on these conveyor belts, it's like, a gym thing going on, Wario can get his exercise and eat his fossilized drumsticks after.
Yeah, and you can get squished.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty great. Very well hidden treasure up here. I don't like the position of that one, because there's not really any way to, like, get a sight on that if you're just going through the level normally.
That's true. You'd have to, like, explore all the, you have to jump on top of everything, which could be better, I suppose.
I guess there's a sack of money on that last hammer, or piston, or whatever you want to call it, so that might tip you off if there's something back there, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what I was thinking as well, but that's really the only hint you get, to, like, try and get you to jump on top of them.
So, once again, in this level, we won't be able to get all the missions in one go, but this is also one of those ones where there's actually quite a bit of stuff we still need to do before we can go back to the start.
Yeah, we still have, like, it's still a lot of level we haven't seen yet. It's been quite a short level so far.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in this area, so we gotta get all that.
Do you think it was on purpose that this music really sounds like a fitness workout music thing, and there's conveyor belts everywhere?
No, because this music is in other levels as well, so...
No, that is true, but I mean, the original music of this level is kind of similar. I just find it amusing, that's all.
Yeah, that sort of sounds like a poppy workout track, so maybe.
I imagine that these conveyor belts come back, though.
They do, yeah.
I just can't get over how they just run in place in the conveyor belts.
You know, it's weird. Like, why are all these bandaneros just walking around on the conveyor belts when, you know, this is a mine, basically. They could just be working out doing their job, which I assume they're here as mine workers.
They're not doing such a good job of all those fossils falling on the ground and breaking.
Yeah, what a waste.
How, right?
Indiana Jones would be mad right now.
He would definitely be mad. All that money he could have had wasted, all that justice, all those adventures.
It all belongs in a museum.
Yeah, exactly. Not in this dinosaur mouth. Which I hope we break the teeth of like we did that other one, because that was amazing.
On the way back, on the fast run, we certainly will.
Man. It's very satisfying knowing that you can pretty much just break like anything as Wario when he's running really fast like that.
Wario's just a tool of destruction.
Exactly.
Except for when a level name infers that there's going to be destruction, then it's just kind of like, eh.
Yeah, it's redundant. Maybe in a level such as that, Wario should construct something instead. Also, I do appreciate that you kept that Wario Land Spiny alive.
Well, it would be kind of difficult to... I'd have to shake him first and then... Or shake punch first and then... Because the only way you can kill those is if you shake punch them and they turn upside down. And then you can jump on top of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got the fast run now.
Yeah, now we're gonna do some dental surgery.
My favorite kind.
Yeah.
You can see their little you see the little background gummies, or lack of thereof.
This part's pretty scary.
Oh Jesus!
Well, thank God we don't have to not break fossils anymore. Now we can break whatever we want.
Hell yes, freedom
Yeah.
at last. What are we gonna
July
do?
4th was yesterday, suckers.
What are we gonna do with all this freedom?
Instantly dating this video.
Exactly.
Carbon dating, that is.
Oh. It'll turn out this video is like 2 million years old, and we never uploaded it. You know, on our fossilized hard drives.
Yeah. Then they will truly be hard drives.
Oh. That was the joke that we missed from the beginning of the video. It was just late. It was just late in coming.
We've been working on it for the past 18 minutes.
Exactly.
So that's it for this episode. Next time we're gonna do even more cave exploring, and perhaps later we're gonna head into the city.
Let me grab my hard hat first.
Aw, man. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.